Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So the next video is a quick get ready with me. I did this look, so if you're interested in seeing how I did it, keep watching. I will warn you, I saved it from a Facebook Live, so you'll hear me interacting with people, commenting about a giveaway. If you do want to participate in the giveaway, my details for my Facebook page are in the description box below. Hey guys, good morning! It's Tuesday. That's really hot. I hope you guys are well. My name is Rachel if you've never watched me before. I am an independent consultant for Unique, but I also like to hop on here, share tips and tricks for makeup application, just, you know, how to feel like the best you. So that's what I'm doing here today. I'm actually getting ready to go get my driver's license changed. So I've got to get on a little bit of makeup because I want to wake myself up. Hey, Kim. I want to wake myself up, make sure I look my best so that when I get pulled over, the cop will let me off because I have a great driver's license photo. Not really. Let's hope I don't get pulled over, but I mean, it doesn't hurt, right? So, hey guys. So I'm doing a giveaway, and I'll probably say this again because not everybody is on right now. So I'm going to do a raffle on my next live. I'm going to try to get back into that because I have a lot of makeup products, and they're just like, I don't use them. So today's raffle, if you share this video, make sure you share it and then comment below shared so that I can enter you. But you get this cute bag, and then inside, hey Brianna, is a pressed eyeshadow. Like, I even forget what I have in these bags. So I have this pressed eyeshadow. It says velvet. I don't even know what color it is. I can show you guys if you want. But that is, I haven't even opened it. Like, I have so many little one-offs like this to give away. So I really want to get back into doing giveaways. So if you share and comment shared below, you'll be entered to win. And I'll announce that on my next live. So I hate to open it. This is, but I don't know what color it is. So it is, oh, it's purple. It's a purple shimmer. So there you go. If you want to win, I promise I didn't touch it. Y'all see, I'm going to put it back. Hey Ashley, hey Amy, hey Jenny, hey Brianna, hey Haley, hey Melissa. Good morning. All right, guys, my skin is freaking out. Can you see the acne? I have girl problems. You know what I'm saying? I've got 99 problems, and girl problems are one. So we're gonna cover up this acne and get going. So all I've done, this hair. I took a shower. I used my Uology, my sunscreen, and then I put on our Glorious Primer as a primer. You always want to let your primer set 3 to 5 minutes before you do your makeup. In my case, I think I've had it on like 10, but that way it really does the work for you. It gives it time to work on your skin. So what primer does is it helps your foundation not only last longer, but it helps fill in pores so that you have a really smooth surface to work with. So if you ever notice when you're doing your makeup, hey Adriana, you have, like, after you put on your foundation, especially if you're not using primer, you have a lot of, like, you can see your pores, like the divots in your skin. The primer is going to help fill those, like you would fill a pothole on the road, so that you have a smooth ride is what primer does. So I put primer on, I let it sit 3 to 5 minutes, and now we're going to do some foundation. So where I'm having my girl problems, my skin is much oilier than it usually is. So I am not going to use our spray foundation today. I love our spray foundation, but I tend to be a little bit more shiny that way. Hey Amy, I'm excited too. Did I message you about the change in location? We're gonna do it at my house now. So if I didn't, I'll send you the address. I didn't put it on the event because I don't want the whole world to know where I live, but it ended up just being kind of like people I knew, so we're gonna have it here instead. Hey, Jessica. All right, so let's do some foundation. I'm going to use our liquid foundation today. This is like, thank you, Jessica. Okay, I'll message it to you. I'm going to make a post in there, too. I don't want anybody to show up the wrong place. But most people, like, you're already a presenter, so you didn't have to buy anything. But most people, when they brought their brow pencil, I told them. So I'm going to use our liquid foundation. So when you use your liquid foundation, it's liquid to powder. It's really great if you're having an oily skin day because it's got that powder finish. You always want to shake it up really, really well. Hey, Cynthia. Make sure you squeeze the dropper. This is layerable, but I'm going to show you guys what I do. So I take a powder puff brush, and And I just do like 4 or 5 drops like that. And then I'm gonna just lightly kind of dab my face. Hey Cynthia, good morning. And then I'm gonna just kind of buff it in. When you use the liquid foundation, the less pressure you use, the better it's gonna look. The harder you press, the less coverage you're gonna get. I don't know why, that's just how it works. And I love this foundation because it smells really good. It's like got this powdery smell to it. I don't know, it like reminds me of my grandma, but in a good way. She doesn't even smell like powder, but it's just like comforting. So I'm just buffing that in. And it is layerable, so it's kind of like a medium coverage at the moment. But once you get it on, it's gonna kind of dry to that powder finish and you can do another layer. If you try to do a bunch at once, it takes a lot longer to dry and set, which is really annoying. So I like to do it just a little bit at a time. But see, the coverage is pretty good as it is. I'll do one more coat to show you guys. I know I love the liquid foundation. It's my old favorite. Like I really like the spray foundation right now as well. But they're just different foundations, you know? They wear differently. Sorry, I have a frog in my throat. They wear differently. So it's just like preference. But those are my 2 favorite for sure. Did y'all hear my heat kick on? It was really loud. You know why? I closed the vent because I was hot. So it's like rushing past the vent. All right, so we're buffing that in. Really lightly. Ta-da! Hey, Tia. All right, we're good to go. Let's do some brow action. So I had my brows tinted when I went to Ulta and got them done. I really, really like them. I really like the color they did. Got like a, I'm falling apart. I've got a hair in my eye. Hold on, guys. Hold on. This is live TV. Hey, Tanya. Is it Tanya? Tanya? Yes, there's my hair in my eye. Actually, I think it's an eyelash. There we go. It was like pointing down. All right, so I went and had my brows tinted at Ulta, and I really like the color they did. I really actually recommend the brow tint if you don't want to mess with your brows every day. I still kind of tend to mess with my brows anyway, so I'm not sure I'll do it again because I'm still filling them in, but I think that's more from like love of makeup than like necessity because I could totally rock it like this. But I'm just gonna fill it in a little bit. So I'm gonna take our brow pencil and I'm just gonna kind of follow. So she waxed them, she shaped them for me. I'm just gonna follow what she did here underneath just to get a little more definition. You see that? Same thing on this side. She shaped them really nicely though, so that when you go to Ulta, they will map your brows out for you and get you a really good shape, which I love. The first time I ever got my brows done was here in Georgetown, and I went to a nail salon, which was fine, but I was like in high school. I had these really thick, bushy, like unibrow situation. It was like really bad. And one of my friends was like, girl, we're going to get our brows done. So we went, and they looked really good, but they did them really thin. So ever since then, I've been in brow rehab, trying to like get them a little thicker, because I went to having these thick, bushy brows to thin brows, which was really in style, kind of like in 2002. But now we've got the thick brows back. So anyway, I'm just kind of filling these in. So what I've done with your brows, and I'm doing a whole brow class on Thursday, so if you're coming, you'll get more in depth. But your brows should start right against your nose if you go like this. So I've just kind of marked that, and I'm just kind of filling them in, and then we're going to comb them out and make them look really natural. But I'm just kind of getting a little color on there, and then in the front, it's a little bit sparse. So I'm just going to get basically some color in my brows. But I feel like having your brows like done, like and shaped, saves you so much time. If you guys are just joining, I am doing a giveaway for an eyeshadow. It's a purple shimmer eyeshadow. I showed it at the beginning. But if you share, you can be entered to win, and I'll do the drawing on my next live. So just like comment shared so I know you shared. If you want to win, and you get a cute little pink bag. They are not unique eyeshadows. I'm not allowed to give away our product, but it is a really cute purple eyeshadow. Hey, Dora. Well, I can give it away, but not in a public forum. So they just try to keep it fair for all presenters, which I actually really like because, you know, keep the level playing ground. All right, so our brows are done. See how easy that was? I'm just gonna put some color in there and combed them out. I was examining them. All right, let's do some concealer. I'm like really tired looking because my allergies are really bothering me, which I find odd for January. I've got a really itchy eye right now. I don't know why. So I'm gonna take some Scarlet Concealer and some Tarte Shape Tape. These are my favorites. Sometimes I just use one or the other. I'm gonna mix them because I really like the coverage. Our concealer is great on its own. Here's the deal. I have really dry under eyes, and I find that I need a little bit of extra moisture, so I mix. It's just like a preference. My brush. Here it is. So I've got them on the back of my hand. I'm going to mix them together. I'm going to go ahead and do some concealer under my eyes. This is just going to wake me up. My husband is texting me. He doesn't know I'm on a live. I'm actually going to use, since this is like an all-out awake look, some of this Lancome yellow color corrector. So if you've got bags in your eyes, I forgot this step, and you want to hide them, put them right, see how the bag is above that? I put them right under the bag, the yellow color corrector. I'm going to pat it in with my finger, and then when we go over this with concealer, it's going to be a little bit hidden. And it doesn't matter if it gets a little crazy, but you kind of want it right in that divot. That's gonna hide your bags really, really well. Kind of make it look smooth. All right. Actually, while I'm gonna let that dry a second and do around my brows first. Do down my nose. We're gonna get pretty for the DMV, you guys. I gotta get a new license. All right. Bloop. Sound effects are important. Let your highlight know you're not scared. So then I'm going to go ahead and do a triangle under here. So now I'm using the concealer. The triangle shape we're doing, and I'm patting it because I'm not really trying to move that yellow color corrector. We're doing a triangle because it's going to lift your face and make you look more awake. I'm almost out of concealer, so that's good. Sometimes I'll connect it to that pimple to make sure we hide that too. Hey Trisha, hey Leah. All right guys. I'm gonna go ahead, make sure my brows are cleaned up. We're doing a little extra today if you're just joining. I'm getting ready to go get a new driver's license photo. And I was joking and I said maybe if my picture's really cute and I get pulled over, they'll let me off with a warning. So let's see how that goes. But let's try not to get pulled over also. All right, there we go, concealer's on. Ideally, you'd use a wet blending bud. I forget every single time to wet my blending bud before I go live. It's usually at this point when I'm doing my makeup at home, I get up and I go wet it, so it's like not a habit to sit down with it wet. So I'm just gonna pat that out. I keep going up here because the comments are in the way for me. I know they're not for you, but I'm like, going up there because you're my mirror. So I'm just patting that out really gently. I don't want to blend it away so much that it's gone, but I want to soften up the lines and the edges. So do you guys have any plans for this week? We're back in full swing. It's January. My sister finally got to come home. For those of you who are following in her saga of complications she had after she had Aiden, but she's feeling a lot better. They're still keeping an eye on her. You know, she got like an infection after she had him and lost a lot of blood. So they're still keeping an eye on her. We're still helping her quite a bit, but she's feeling a lot better, which I'm really, really glad. It was a little bit scary there for a few minutes. It was really scary because she was hemorrhaging and they didn't know, and she lost like, it was either 3 or 4 units of blood, and I think they said when you're pregnant you have 7, so that was like a lot of blood. So they gave her some is it transfusions when they get blood? They give her some blood, so that helped. All right, I'm gonna set this with setting powder. This is our translucent powder. I've got a brush. I'm just making sure it's clean on the back of my hand. And I'm just gonna pat that in. Just like that. I'm just setting that concealer to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. And where I've been super oily, because, you know, Aunt Flo is visiting, I'm going to just go ahead and set everywhere. Because I've been getting really oily in my T-zone, which is not normal for me. But right now it is. So I'm just setting everywhere. The translucent setting powder is really great because it adds coverage without adding color. I don't know how to explain that. It's just like an extra layer of coverage, and it actually blurs fine lines and wrinkles. It's got some like reflecting properties. So it kind of just, I don't know, it looks really pretty. So we've got that on. I'm gonna go ahead and add some color back to my face. So when you're doing your face, if you're doing like a full highlight and contour job, if you highlight and wear a full coverage foundation, you're gonna have to put some color back in your face. Because now we're like this very blank slate. We look very, like we have the influenza, the flu. So I wanna put some color back in my face so we look healthy and young and vibrant. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this pressed foundation. This is the color Chenille. Now, this is not my foundation color. This is my contour color. And this is just going to add a little bit of depth back to my face. So I'm going to very lightly take this brush. This is a contour brush. It's very like, you see how it's like a line, like pressed together. Now, if you don't have one of these and you have a smaller brush, you can just like press it together with your fingers. It's not a big deal. But I have one of these. So I'm just going to tap it in here. Make sure I don't have too much. And I'm gonna go ahead and sculpt my cheeks a little bit. So this is gonna be like a facelift. We're gonna look kind of skinny, you know, we're gonna be snatched a little bit. So I'm gonna put it right here. I can see, you guys see that I have a line here where my cheekbone goes in. If you can't see it and you need to know where it is, usually you can like feel it with your fingers if you want to. Like I can feel that my cheekbone's right here. Or you can take a guesstimate and go from mid-ear to mouth. And that's gonna be about the spot. Now you want to make sure you don't bring it too far down. Just kind of keep it right in that line and then we'll blend it out. We're just adding some color, some cheekbones, like that. And we'll soften this line up. Just like that. I'm going to do the sides of my nose. Make sure it's skinny ways, not fat ways, meaning the brush. Go right along the side of my nose. This is just very like subtle contour. If you want more of a drastic contour, you can use a concealer, like that Tarte Shape Tape in a darker color, or our concealer. You can use a cream foundation. Is really, really great for more of like a sharper, drastic contour. But we're getting the color on and then we're gonna blend it. I like to bring it up so that my jaw looks kind of like, you know, good. I bring it down my ear here and then around the bottom, and that's gonna give us a skinny jawline. It's gonna help if you've got like a little double chin. We'll put a little color in there. Then I'm just gonna go in and blend it all out. So I'm gonna use this brush again and just blend the edges. Now I'm gonna blend the contour up because I want to keep this very light. That's what's gonna make you not look muddy and help you to look skinny. If you start bringing it down too far, it's just gonna make you look muddy. Hey, Marlon. All right. So just blending away. Make sure the line is soft. You don't wanna be like the 80s. So, unless you wanna be like the 80s, maybe you do. That's fine. But right now I don't, so. Blend under here. Blending is honestly everything. Do you see how I have this like really nice glow right now? I look like I've got some color. Looks good. Hey, Amber. All right, let's get some blush on to help finish bringing that color in. I'm gonna use the Sisterly color. I usually use a couple blushes, so we're gonna start with Sisterly. It's this pretty kind of like, it's almost like this color actually. So I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna put it right on top of the contour, so like at the top of it. I like to bring it up here because it kind of lifts your face, and then get a little on my cheeks. All that's gonna help lift your face. The higher you can keep that blush, the more lifted your face is gonna look. So if you're older and you're starting to notice that your face is kind of falling a little bit, like when you smile, your cheeks are in a different place than when you're not. Don't smile and do it, because when you let your cheeks down, it's going to be really low. So just go like this. If you're still youthful, you can smile. See where the apple of your cheeks are. This is a little bit of a shimmer to it, so I'm going to put it on my nose too. I think that's a very natural look. So probably in a little bit, I'll put some more blush on. I don't know what it is, but I'm addicted to blush. So we've got that. Let's do some eyes. I'm going to keep the eyes subtle, but I want to still draw attention to them, right? Because DMV photos aren't the great, they're not the best quality, but I want my eyes to show up. I kind of have like smaller eyes. I want them to pop a little bit. So I think what I'll do is use our liquid eyeshadows today. Maybe pair it with like a pressed, but these are really cool because they blend really well. I'm gonna use the colors, maybe Business-like. It's like this really pretty pinky color. Boop. And I'm just gonna put that on my lid. These blend really, really easily too. And they've got like this doe foot applicator. Then I'm gonna let that sit just a minute and I'm gonna blend it out with a blending brush. Make sure my brush is clean. I'm gonna use my little tin here. Okay. Just gonna make sure we don't have any super harsh lines and blend that out. Isn't that like a pretty little pink color? I love it. The liquid eyeshadows we have are so pigmented. I just love them. And you can pair them with any other eyeshadow because they dry to a matte finish and they don't crease. So you can add like a pressed shadow on top, work it with any colors that you already have. You don't have to just do, my computer just went to sleep. It's really quiet. You don't have to just do liquid shadows. All right, pretty. Now let's do in the crease, I'm gonna do a little bit of, maybe Willed. It's a brown color. So that's that. I'm just gonna dot it in the crease and then we're gonna work it in with a crease brush. Oops, a little much on that side. It's all right. We fix it. So I'm gonna use this crease brush, cleaning it off. This is just called a crease brush. So we have two crease brushes. We have a fluffy and a regular. I'm gonna use the regular to start. And hopefully I didn't wait too long. Okay. And just get that right in the crease. Hey, Amanda, and I got like a lot on this side. I'll show you an easy way to clean it up though. Then I'm gonna go back in with a blending brush and just make sure the colors are matched together really well. Meshed together really well. Just go right through here. Honestly, anything you do on your eye, if it doesn't look right, just keep blending, man. Blending is the name of the game. Alicia. I think I already said that. I don't know. All right, so I'm just blending that out. And we're going to clean up the edge here in a minute. So if you need to blend it out farther, go ahead, and I'll show you how to clean that up with some concealer. But I like to, when I'm doing my eyes, I feel like I say this every time, I like to keep it light in the center and move to dark. That way it makes your eyes look bigger and brighter and more open. You look more awake. So that's kind of what I do. All right. Ta-da. Now I'm going to go in with some Giggly. I'm just going to put it right on the inner corner to lighten things up. Just a little bit. It's a really kind of like metallic-y, pretty color. I'm going to let that dry just a second. I'm actually going to put on some lip gloss while we wait. This is a Hottie Lip Plumper, but my lips are really dry. All right, I'm going to blend that out. Not too far, just to like the center. All right, now because I wanted my eyes to pop, I'm going to show y'all a trick. So just because you're doing a subtle eye doesn't mean you can't use a bright eye color. So when you look at my eye, you wouldn't really think that a purple would go with this look, but I'm going to show you a trick. It's going to be subtle but still make your eye color pop. So if you have an eye color you want to pop, like my eyes change color. Sometimes they're blue, sometimes they're green. If I want the green to pop, I'm going to pick a color on the opposite side of the color wheel to bring the green out, which would be like a purple or a maroon. So I'm going to grab a purple eyeliner, some shade of purple. Let's see what I got in here. And they're all tiny because I use them a lot, so I'm going to kind of fish for it here. Here we go. I love this one. So this is the color, I think, Purposeful. It's an eggplant purple. I need to sharpen it. All right. If I can grab it. So I'm going to sharpen this. Wow, I really sharpened it. I'm a little overboard. Now I'm going to put it in my waterline of my lower eye. That way you can still use a color that's going to make your eyes pop, but it's not going to be super dramatic. So if you're squeamish, look away. I promise this doesn't hurt. Super easy to get on and off, but I'm just going to pull a little bit, just very gently, and run that purple right in the waterline. Okay, do you see how that's subtle, but now you're drawn to my eye? Do the same thing on the other side. And once you get mascara on, you'll see like how subtle this looks. It looks kind of weird at first when you have nothing on. Then I'm just going to go ahead and take the same color and work it, I need a mirror, work it into my lash line on the top. So I'm going to kind of go underneath a little bit. As close to the lashes as I can get it. It's going to help your lashes to look fuller at the base because the base is darker, especially if you have blonde eyelashes like I do. So just like that. And if you want to do a little bit on your lid, I mean, feel free. And these liners are water resistant, so they're not gonna budge, especially if you have allergies like I do. And your eyes start watering, they're not gonna go anywhere. I once put, more than once, but like a lot of times we'll come out with a new eyeliner and I'll swatch it and I will shower and everything and it will still be there. Like obviously if I took a makeup remover to it, it would come off, but like it lasts through my showers. I once had, just to see how long it would last, an eyeliner on my hand for 3 days because I refused to use makeup remover because I just wanted to see what would happen, and it took like 3 days. They're really, really good. Now, if you want more of a smudgy look, you can take a little eyeliner pen, like a brush. I don't know if I have one handy. Here we go. I do have one handy. You can take a little brush and you could smudge it if you wanted it a little bit more smoky. That's up to you. So if you want it a little less subtle, you can go in and like smudge it a little bit. Hey Josie, I'm not sure if I said that. Hey girl. Now, if you came down too far when you were blending your eyeshadow, if you take that same brush that you were using for your concealer, you can just kind of clean that up. And I always kind of just draw an imaginary line from my eye to my eyebrow. You see that? That kind of just cleans it all up. Super easy fix. There we go. Let me use some lash primer. Lash primer is my literal jam. I don't know how I lived without eyelash primer. It like takes so much work out of the mascara. So instead of just doing coats and coats and coats, you can just kind of pop this on and get some good length. Hey, Eleanor. I love that name, Eleanor. That's beautiful. All right, let's do the other side. It's white, so if you're someone who uses like a colored mascara, it's going to make the color pop too, which I love. And this actually has vitamins in it for your lashes, so it conditions them as you use it. So it's like a lash treatment and a primer in one. All right, I'm gonna let that dry a second before we do mascara. You can do your bottom lashes too, I just don't. For no particular reason, I just don't. All right, so for lips, I put this lip plumper on. Here we go. I was gonna say, I think I left my towel in the other room. I usually keep a towel to clean my makeup brushes on, as you can see, but I'm gonna use it to wipe my lips off. So I'm thinking maybe for this DMV photo, we do a nude lip with this eye. What do you guys think? Do we think a nude lip would be good? I think a nude lip would be good. I don't know if I like this shirt, but let's be honest. The quality of those pictures is not good anyway, so it's not really gonna matter. Sometimes I'm surprised they can even tell like who you are from the DMV photo. It's like not that good. All right, I'm gonna use some pouty lip liner. See how plump my lips are from that lip plumper though? It does a really good job. And if you like, it doesn't hurt or anything. It's got peppermint in it, so it does like kind of tingle. But I will tell you guys, if you use a blow dryer and you get them hot, woo, they will be intense. They'll be plumper. So if you really, really want some plump lips, put a blow dryer on them. But like if you're blow drying your hair and you start to get them warm, that peppermint will heat up on you. All right. So this is pouty. This is one of my favorite lip liners. It's just like so pretty on its own. So I think I'm gonna do a regular lipstick today and not a Splash Liquid lipstick. I know, I always use Splash Liquid lipstick, but I'm gonna use, hey, thanks for the hearts. I'm gonna use a regular lipstick today. It's gonna be crazy. I think I'm gonna use Stuck Up. Is that the one I want? This one, it got hot, so it's a little bit like melty on the top. I accidentally put my flat iron beside of it, but that's okay. So I'm gonna use some Stuck Up. I'm gonna have to use a lip brush to smooth that out. Just where I kind of melted it. So I can kind of get the shape of it back, you know? So I'm gonna use a lip brush. Hey, Brandy. Just smooth that out. All right, that's the color Stuck Up. It's so pretty. And then I'm gonna put this well-to-do in the middle. This is like a lighter. You can see I did it the other day. This is the one I did in my TikTok video, if you guys saw it. It's a lighter color. We're just gonna like subtly ombre this. Can you see? Can I zoom in? Oh yeah. You see how that's just like a subtle ombre? Now say that you messed it up and like, see how I got some on my Cupid's bow? I don't like that. I like a sharp Cupid's bow. So I take a little bit of highlight. I'm gonna use this Benevolent highlighter that we have. And a little bit on my finger and just clean that up a little bit. And that's gonna emphasize your lips and also kind of just like clean it up. I'm gonna take a little bit through here as well. We'll get our glow on. Under the brow. If you do a little bit under the brow, it's gonna like help lift your face as well. We're all about lifting the face. We don't want to like drag the face down because Mother Nature will do that for you on its own eventually. Hey, Kathy. All right, let's do some mascara. I'm going to use this Epic mascara in black to start. I may top it with the 40. We'll see how we are feeling. And I told y'all, if you've been on here the whole time, I'm going to need more blush. I'm a blush addict. I start out thinking it's enough, and then like something happens, and it's just never enough. I feel like it looks like enough until I get my eyes and lips done, and then I'm like, okay. I want just like a little bit more color, please. Do you guys see my cute eyelash chart? I'll have to show it to you. I got this at Home Goods. You're not gonna be able to see it. I'll have to get up and show it to you. But I thought it was like a cute decoration for my office. I was like, okay, well, obviously I need an eyelash chart. Hello. I'm trying to get some cute pictures in the background and just like spruce everything up. Do you see like how much like that primer, the lash primer just helps so much. You get such good length like right off the bat from your mascara. And you can use it with any mascara. I love it. Love it. Let that dry a minute. Okay. See how I'm already shiny here? I told you guys, this time of the month, just like shine central. Let's do a little bit more blush. I'm gonna do a different color. If I can find my favorite color, it's always on the bottom because I use it all the time. Here we go, Surreal. This is my favorite blush color. It's a little bit like mauve-y. I just think it's super pretty. This one. Hey, Missy. All right, see, freaking love blush. I'm addicted to blush. Give me all the blush. Blend it out just a little bit, soften it. See, I love blush, you guys. Throwing everything down, I get so excited. I'm gonna top this with a little bit of the 40 mascara, just to make these lashes pop. So we have two different mascaras. This is the one with the fibers built in. The first one I use is just a regular mascara, no fibers. This is the fibers incorporated into the formula. So you just have to roll your brush. That's what locks the fibers around your lashes and helps you get a little bit more length. But I think we should go for the drama today. I want to get you closer. I feel like you can't see what I'm doing. You can't see. I'm not gonna lie, I almost put myself in the eye right there. I love the 40. It takes a little bit extra of a minute because you've really got to roll it on there and work it. But it definitely gives you a really good false lash look without having to use any glue or eyeliner for the magnetic one, so it's kind of nice. Especially if you're someone that struggles. Like, I just now, at 34 years old, can put on false eyelashes. I tried and tried and tried, and I had like a lot of like mishaps and frustrations and all that stuff. Hey, Joyce, thank you. All right, do you see how we've got some good length now? It's just like a little bit like falsies. So we got some good length. I'm sorry, I'm shook the table. Got too excited. And you can just keep going until you're a happy camper. Then I'm gonna put on some of my bottom lashes, and we're about done, you guys. I'm gonna sit it with a little bit of, I'm just gonna use Epic for the bottom. You can use the 40. I just want to use Epic. I'm gonna sit it with a little bit of setting spray, and I'll probably put some more powder on around here because I tend to get really oily lately. But yeah. That's about it. I think we're ready for our driver's license photo. Maybe I ought to fix my hair a little bit. Hey, Jordan. I could literally do my eyelashes forever. So it's like the longest part of all my videos. Ta-da! All right, let's set it and forget it, almost. We'll set it and powder it again. The setting spray actually helps bring the colors to life and make them a little bit more vivid. So I always use them, even if I'm feeling oily. And then I'll reset with the powder. Because I just love the way it makes the colors pop. So I'm gonna let that dry. So yeah, guys, I want to show you my my thing. So I'm like in love with this. Hold on. How do I flip? There we go. Isn't this cute? This is my little find I found at the home goods store. I thought that was adorable. So my office is starting to come along. I've got a calendar. That was in the kitchen, but I needed that spot for something else. Hey, Tammy. So, yeah, my makeup table's a mess. That's what it looks like. I really need to clean my brushes and, like, get it organized. I have such a bad habit. Like, I'll sit down. It'll be super organized. And then, like, as you see, I just throw my brushes down. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to it. I just throw them down. Okay. Where's that powder? See, I've already lost my powder. Here it is. So I'm going to sit right here just to make sure I'm not too shiny. And we're done, guys. So thank you all for watching. If you caught the replay, hashtag replay so I know you were here. And if you want to be entered into the giveaway for the bag and the purple eyeshadow, make sure you share and comment shared below so I know that you shared. And I will draw that on my next Facebook Live. So make sure you tune in to see if you're the winner. Thank you guys. As always, if you have questions, feel free to message me. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.